So this is the obviously the hall, looking at the stage. We're going to go through the rooms now. The one on the right there, Low Moor, that's where we used to do the makeup during the pantomimes. We're going into the Waterloo Room now. This is where generally the kids would be getting change rooms for kids. So this is where Cubs and Scouts have their activities. And we'll go through to the Moor Lane Room, which was for principals, mostly during the pantomime. Now we use both sides for principals during the dramas.
All right, Mr. Happy?
Oh, yes.
Hello. There's the trio cupboard that has lots of trio stuff in it for Sunday school. You've got the fire door on the right hand side, which you can get out and around the building, around the back of the stage, so you don't have to cross the stage, obviously. So we'll head on up to the stage now.
Which?
So on the left here we have people who have written their names over the years. There's some good ones around here, which Michael will point out now.
Pauline is gorgeous and one hell of a big head.
So we'll go through to the stage now. Several entrances on both sides and at the back. Michael and Pat on stage. Michael's pointing out where the microphone is. If you look on the left, that's where the prompt sits, right next to where the curtains are pulled back. Through the archway is where the Wesley Room is, which where makeup is for this production. So now we're above where the Wesley Room entrance is. That's the hole where the wires come through from the loft on the other side of the hall. This is where they would use a pulley system to lower and lift the scenery, as well as some lights. Like that.
Ooh, dear. Let's take it to the river. Aren't you, Sheila said?
So to show you the workings of the stage, this is what the cast would see.
Close the curtains again.
Nice to see John really early for the performance there. That's Helen Coles just heading to the other side of the stage. So we'll look at through this door is obviously where we were before with the graffiti wall. And if we head round the back of this area, this is where one of the entrances is on the left. Onto the stage. Hi.
Time for a sharp picking.
And then you can also exit out of this door and have a real good squeeze.
Might have to just going in through this door.
So you can get to other entrances around the stage. And up there is where we were before, where the scenery was being raised and lowered. And we'll head through now to the Wesley Room. So this is where they would keep the scenery for the pantos. Now we obviously use it for costume and for people to sit before they go on stage. So now we're at the back of the hall heading up to the lighting loft, which is where obviously the lighting is controlled from. First of all, we'll turn around and head to the extra storage area with this lovely plank. Mind your head. So this is where extra lights, safety things and extra props are kept. So now we'll turn around and head back out over the plank. Just ignore these plants on the right. There's nothing for you to know about those. This is where we record the play from. And on the left-hand side here, this is the lighting desk. So on these two windows, we have a small spot we used to have. And on the right-hand side, we had a large spot. This is the view of the lighting desk. And if we head through this door, we'll see Michael in a hat.
You got one for me, have you?
Have yours.
Lovely.
So this is where all the props and mostly costumes are kept. The lighting wires run from the lighting desk along this side, on the right-hand side behind the boxes.
Oh, God, you really have to duck in here.
All along this is obviously parallel to the hall. So as we go through to here, this is where you would climb up to put the wires through, which when we were above the stage where all the plugs were, the wires would go through this hole on the right hand side, which I'll just show you now. Through there. So now we're back above the stage, and this is where the cables would come through from the other side of the lighting loft, where all the costumes were for the lighting tables. And they're actually on stage now, so you'll be able to see what the lights look like when they were acting. It's Kim Croydon there, along with Helen Coles and Catherine Humphreys.
Oh yes, well I need a breath of air. Awfully good for the digestion. You should try it.
In the middle of dinner?
Yes, yes, you should try it. Oh, wow.
Are you returning to the dining room?
Yes.
Well, would you inform Major Catchpole that I should like some coffee? Tell him that an empty pot is of no avail.
So that brings us to the end of the behind the scenes look. Just for completeness, this was recorded in January 2019 by Anthony and Michael Smith. Thanks for watching. What a treat.